What's going on, casual nerds? Today I want to talk about Destiny 2, Battlefront 2, but mainly I want to address microtransactions, how they help games, how they don't help games, and what I think is the proper way to utilize them if you're gonna put them in games. All that and more on Attack of the Jack. Hey guys, welcome to Attack of the Jack. We're talking about microtransactions, man. Microtransactions are kind of a pain in the... Let's face it, video games are not cheap. They're normally around 65 bucks a pop. You spend that type of money on a game, you don't expect to pay more for the game you already got. And that seems to be the case with microtransactions. And that's a big reason why Battlefront 2, and that's a big reason why Destiny 2 kind of went down the drain. Let's take a look at Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is all about the loot, man. You shoot some baddies, they drop an engram, kind of like a loot box, so to speak. Then you go back to the tower, you unwrap that engram, and see what kind of cool gun or armor you got from that. Well, Bungie did this thing where they had bright engrams. They were kind of hard to get, but they offered the best loot. Way better loot to acquire than the loot you would get from actually playing the game. And how do you get these bright engrams, you ask? Well, real human money. Obviously, people are going to be pissed. You spent a certain amount of money on the game. You don't expect to shell out cash for more. Now, DLC is different. DLC expansions and what have you, yeah, you gotta pay for them because that's not originally what you bought, unless, of course, you buy a season pass for a game. Now, I do believe there is a good way to integrate microtransactions in a game, and a good model to look at is Fortnite. Fortnite is a free-to-play game. That means that you don't have to buy anything. You can play the game just like all your friends. They don't have any advantage over you. You don't have any advantage over them. It's free, it's fun, and it's right there. However, they do offer different skins and emotes and what have you for cash. Now, one isn't so inclined to not buy them because they originally didn't buy the game. So when you sit down and you look at your free game that's offering for 10 or 20 bucks, different challenges, different passes, different things that you don't technically need to enjoy the game, you're kind of more inclined to buy those things. So that's the best way I would say a game should integrate microtransactions. If you want all these microtransactions, if you want to make people pay for skins and guns and armor and all of those fancy cool things that you already should be offering in the game, then make the game free. Now, EA with Battlefront 2 is probably the biggest offender when it comes to this. They just announced Battlefield 5, and with that announcement, they explained no premium pass, everybody gets the same DLC modes and maps, no loot boxes. So I am cautiously optimistic and pleasantly confused. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I really hope that we don't buy this game and suddenly there's something that's really important that we need, but we need to pay money for it. We are talking about EA here. Be cautiously optimistic when it comes to Battlefield 5 and the microtransactions. What do you guys think? Do microtransactions suck? Do they have any place in our games? Do they work when it comes to free-to-play games? Let me know in the comments section below. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe. This is Jack signing off.